not saying you're this person, Joe. But are you the kind of guy in MapleStory who goes, hello, friend who is higher level than me. Thank you for this awesome weapon that I will now use on these lower level areas.
Oh, you can't now. Well, you can.
Oh,
so MapleStory has
don't.
changed.
Talking about some power leveling?
You just snap Lindsay right there.
Yeah, I had to take him.
I don't think Lindsay snap himself.
I did.
MapleStory has changed. They've introduced a server called Reboot, where MapleStory used to be very pay to win. You had to pay real money in order to actually progress.
That's a thing?
It's balls.
Of course it is.
Damn it.
Why would you pay real money? Just play the game.
Well, there's things that you can't get in the game to progress in the game unless you pay real money. So they introduced a server called Reboot, which is all free to play.
Great show.
And you have to spend more time in the game to get the things that you would normally pay money for, but you can just buy those outright with the in-game.
Oh, so they added a thing that made it back to being a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and that's why it's much more enjoyable now. Because before I was a broke kid who had nothing.
Yeah.
Except MapleStory.
Except MapleStory.
And Hope.
And Hope.
No, I don't think he had that.
That was a friend of his, Hope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't talk anymore.
Well, you had
Hopeless.
Yeah, and so the game back then wasn't as enjoyable because I knew no matter how much time I put into the game, I would never be at the top of the ranks as good as Hope.
So why'd you keep playing it?
Well, because I came back and they introduced Reboot.
No, but I mean then.
It's like
Is that when you quit?
That's what kept me
it was
on
just
games was
nostalgia.
trolling. You had nothing.
It was just nostalgia.
See, that's what I fucking loved about Diablo 2. Is like just the pursuit of getting better, but knowing there's no reason, right? Like so much of Diablo 2 is like making your character stronger after you've finished everything in the game, essentially. There's like a tiny little 1% thing that I didn't even know existed that's so like, you have to do like a million things to get, it's like you fight like, literally they're called Uber versions of the bosses. And it's like Uber Diablo and Uber whatever, but it's like a million steps to get there. Beyond that, essentially the game's on like normal, you beat it and you go to Nightmare, which is like hard, you beat it and you go to Hell, and like, but the drops keep getting better and better. But once you beat Hell, you've beaten the game. But then you just play it for 3 more months going, I'm trying to get this piece of armor.
Oh, right.
Even though you've beat the game already.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
So to get the a specific piece of armor, you have it's a percentage chance from a boss. But if you beat that boss, you have to like basically go through the whole game to come back around.
No. In Diablo, you just pop in, pop out.
Yeah.
Pop in, pop out. It like the game respawns every time you come into it.
Nice.
But you keep like your progress and your waypoints and shit like that. So you do runs, right? It's not so much a raid because it's not as grandiose. It's not like an MMO. But you do a run where it's like, you spawn in, you go to this thing, you're a fucking sorcerer, so you just go, and it's allowed in that game. And you go, and you teleport through all the walls, and then you get to the guy, and you go, spam, he's dead. You pick all this shit up, you quit the game.
You can't just gloss over things being allowed in this game.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
This guy's flipping through walls.
Yeah, the game has way different mechanics.
Yeah, like teleporting into places.
Right.
Teleport!
You're evading. But
it's very dangerous, though, because if you teleport into the middle of a...
You're not. You haven't seen me play.
No. If you teleport into the middle of a room, you're like, I'm dead. It's just like 3 people hit you, just go, ah!
That's your kitty pride talk.
What do they call the
that is my Rainbow Sprinkles talk, because that's my highest level sorceress.
I was a katana wielding wizard, so I'd go back and forth between a staff and a katana.
I just feel like you're ineffective on both things.
No, I'm as excellent.
I like you. You're like, I'm a wizard, but I also have a sword.
But when they got close, I would bring my soul. It was a dex sword, so I was a huge dex, like int and then dex were my order.
Elden Ring?
Yes. Yes.
I like how much we talk about Elden Ring and how little of it you actually played.
I thought we were still on
I played through the whole thing.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I've got like
that's right.
plus
Alfredo
hours in
quit.
that.
Alfredo quit.
Nah, dude,
That's right.
I cleared every dungeon, every boss. Yeah, I did the whole thing.
It's funny. Surprise, have never really gotten into the min-maxing or grinding for games in order to get loot, much like Michael has.
I gotta find.
It's gotta be. The game's gotta entice me. I don't give a shit as a whole.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, Diablo just tickles that itch.
Well, Diablo and then MapleStory, from my perspective, was the social aspect. I was like, my friends are online. Hello, friend, I'm online with you. Oh my God.
Good.
That was aim for me.
I mean, yeah, you get a barbarian, go. There's like 7 different shouts.
Well, Diablo the shouts were great, especially playing with you. Thanks for shouting at my necromancer. Loved it. But I also
your weak little man.
No, seriously, that wasn't facetious. Thank you for rising me
The
up.
necromancer's just like very sickly. And
Yeah,
I think there was a
Gonna
time
hang out
where
with dead people.
Yeah.
there was a time after work where we were just playing Diablo, and Lindsay's character, being the necromancer, would just swarm the screen with all
Like
these skeletons.
19 skeletons.
And I'm like, I'm clicking halftime on your
Bro,
guys
is
and
this-
halftime on the enemy. It was wild.
You two resurrected.
We would just monster
the
through a
remaster.
dungeon.
Yeah, we didn't know each other in 2002
No.
or something.
Yeah.
Diablo 2 came out.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No,
This is
See, Diablo and Diablo 2. Diablo 3 is where I really played, and then I haven't really played the remaster of Diablo 2 yet. So
Pretty good.
I mean, it's a game that I think, boy, I'm not saying nobody exists, but like I imagine it's a very hard game for someone who's never played it to go, I love this. Like it's a complete remaster
You were
and
my guide
refresh
to help.
of the game that you've already played though.
Yeah.
Because if you buy it,
Oh,
and
I
go,
haven't played it.
I'm just like, I mean, I guess even if you play Diablo 3, it's just so old PC game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Love
the
it.
mechanics and the grind. You buy it and you're like, is this a new game?
Yeah.
Like it's just so, I don't know, simplistic.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Well,
But
it's just
but
honestly,
for-
really
it's
just
fun,
yeah.
and I have like nostalgia through the roof for it. So
Yeah.
like, I sunk about 4 months into that, and I'll be honest, I didn't finish. I just walked away.
Diablo's a pretty.
Like I told
simplistic
Lindsay, I
game.
literally went, I'm done, and I just stopped playing because I was playing it every
You
single day.
helped.
I was playing
the two
every
of
day.
you helped me get through one of the campaign. Like helped me.
Trevor,
finish the game, and then I was like,
I have
nah.
max characters. I collect everything for all my characters. Like, I mean, I can't make anymore. I think they let you
Right.
make 20, because then you make what you call mules to just hold your shit. So you only have so
Thanks,
much
yeah.
space. But the sickness was in just my shit. It's like, whoa, Alfredo could use that. He's a paladin. He played like 3 times.
Right.
He's like level 12. And I'm like, but if he gets to 65, this is gonna be fucking incredible for
There'd be
this.
times
I have
where
all that
Lindsay
shit.
and I would just be hanging out, and you'd be like, "Let me blow your mind. Hold on, I'll be right back." And then you'd come back and be like, "Try this one.
Or
Try
like
this one
or
out."
like,
And it'd be like a shield that
or like, right? Because like I
shield as tall as me. Wow.
I knew I would give you shit that you shouldn't be able to have yet,
Yeah, but I
but
can
you
hold
play your
it.
cards right, and there is stuff you can get that's awesome, that's low leveled.
Right.
But like then we'd be playing, and Lindsay's like, "Hey, do you want this necklace?" And I go, "No."
Trying to be nice.
But then Lindsay's
Sorry.
like, "Well, you didn't look at it," and I was like, "I don't need to look at it." Like,
It's like,
look at it.
I'm like,
Trying to give
I'm like,
back.
but I'm also
Exactly,
like, I'm
thank
like,
you.
we're playing on Act 2 normal.
Going back to the social aspect,
I'm
just happy
from
to
the
be here.
end of the game. It can't be good. I know.
"I'm from your future."
It's impossible.
Frodo going to Gandalf and being like, "May I offer you
Lindsay's
some
like, plus.
Nimbus bread in these trying times?" He's like, "Frodo, damn it, go back on your journey. I'm a
Lindsay's
wizard.
like-
I don't eat really."
I don't know, plus 13 health. Is that good? I'm like, I have 3,500 health. No.
We need 13 more. Do they stack?
Yes,
Yes
but
or no?
How much?
13 is the difference between.
There was so much of Lindsay going, how about this stick? Does the stick do anything? I'm like, this is just a stick.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a magic stick.
Case in point, too, going back to me playing with my friend in the social aspect, when they introduced
That was
the
funny.
concept of the werebear, I was like, that's awesome. So my friends and I literally just had the werebear club, and we would just like hop into game and be like, are you gonna be a bear now? And be like, fuck yeah, I am.
gonna be a
Yeah, I
fucking
never
bear.
played it like that.
But yeah, no, there was a good time where we didn't really play the game. It was just like our little club.
That was it.
Yeah, well, that way you
Handshake.
could like talk together, but also
Yeah.
like that's
Well, you type.
honestly like everyone's talking metaverse. That's what the metaverse is. It's just
Typey,
3D.
typey,
That
typey,
it's like
typey,
it's
typey.
a penguin.
Yeah, it's a
but
3D game world
in
where you're just
VR.
talking everywhere.
Yeah.
it's like,
Absolutely.
So like it's just a chat room.
Yeah.
So like it was just an excuse to like talk with your friends, but also have an avatar you could like collect things on.
Well, then also you go back to like AIM. It's like, well, stranger danger from your parents. Like, don't talk to strangers online. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm in the Diablo lobby with some random person I don't know.
Well, it's
And
also
they're
it's
just
crazy. It's like I just wouldn't do it now, just because like it's humanity, and like it's the last thing I would ever do. But like, how like if you want to get shit, you literally go in the lobby like before the games, and like there's just like sectioned off like categories, and you go, hey, I'm looking for a studded 3-socketed vest. I need these parameters. And someone's like, I might have something you're looking for. Meet me in this game over here.
Okay.
And then you go in the game,
to my
and then
game.
you're standing in the game. You're like, let me see it. And it's like, I can't imagine spending 3 seconds of that. And 99% of the time, you'd be like, you don't have what I want. And it's like, you've just wasted all your time. You've done nothing.
Then there's the other end of it, which is World of Warcraft or RuneScape or games of that nature, where you're just chilling, and it's like, this needs to be a sketch if it isn't already. Someone's just kind of going through, like, kill a spider, okay, go get that rabbit, get the pelt, but like in the background, selling vests, selling vests, selling vests, looking
Christ.
for hammer,
Oh my God.
buying hammer.
yeah, people would do that in.
It's just the chat's just flying with the shit. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
People would do that in. I played a little bit for like
That would be a Joel Hamer
year
thing,
or
I
so.
think.
It's really funny.
I played Final Fantasy 11. and like you could type it in the chat, but also you could do head bubbles. And so people would post up. They'd be like, cookies, I made cookies, and it's like an actual it's like a craft, you know, where it's like, oh, the cookies plus whatever, and it's like, and then they type some bullshit of like, so and so's best cookies in town, best cookies around, and fucking buy them in this region.
Well, then RuneScape,
then you get a person walking up and go, I have the best cookies. Fuck their cookies.
Also, like in games like that, there's also those limits in the chat where it's like you can't say the same message twice, so everyone's doing at, and then deleting one putting another one, deleting one, putting another back.
God damn.
Yeah.
I also,
I mean, go ahead.
I kind of miss that aspect, and I'm playing Genshin, and I mentioned that in the main show, and talked to Joe about it, because I think he's the only other person on set who has dabbled a little bit. And like, I hear about the stories of Elden Ring and all the wonderful memes that have come about, to people leaving notes for each other.
Stop.
Goal. But I'm happy that I don't have to deal with everyone else in the world. How do I say that nicely? Like, in Genshin, this is my world, this is my realm.
I'm glad
Get out
they
of here.
Fuck out. It's your world and your realm.
But there are no memes. There's no
Except
memes.
Paimon.
If you talk, give me your opinion about Paimon real quick. Hang on.
Should I step out of the way?
Paimon rolled on a ball and didn't.
Paimon.
Or them,
Paimon from Digimon.
It's like their Navi, basically. Yeah. Your main character's navigation guide.
It's like your personal fairy.
Let me ask you this though: Is it an intrusion
Where are you getting this?
Right? Yeah. He's picking the table. He's picking the table.
Why are you playing with it?
These anime, these
We
little
have 3 ADHD kids in Michael.
all the things, and I keep
That's been me for like 5 years.
Yeah, but he keeps flicking them.
Well,
That was 3 for 3 right there. God damn.
You're just literally just like throwing garbage all over the floor that someone else is gonna have to clean up.
it's
Trevor's fault.
Disgraceful.
Good. Tell Nicholas that. Hey, Nicholas, it's Trevor's fault. When you're cleaning it up, it's Trevor's fault,
He
not
paid for the
Joe's
table
fault.
with Trevor's card.
He picked it. He made him flick it.
Yeah.
He made him do it. You all saw.
He told me that if I don't flick it, I'm gonna get fired.
Who left Joe unsupervised?
Huh?
Who left Joe unsupervised?
Don't ever leave.
It's his dad.
Damn. Too real.
Dude, actually, when you think about it, when you think about
That's
my
the
life,
most
Dude, when you think about my
unsupervised you can
life-
ever leave a kid.
No.
that's why my life is the way it did.
The light's coming. I can see it. It's about
What
to
have I
blast
done?
off. It's come on. It's gonna happen.
What?
They're gonna blast.
Oh, well, yeah, they're gonna blast. I thought you meant like someone was coming to like.
What
scoop
happens
them
if
up.
they can they crank it up like all the way?
They do it all the time.
Yes.
G's,
If you ask
yeah.
for it,
Can
they
you crank
they
it all the
can.
way? I just want to see what it's like to be in heaven.
Okay. Closing my eyes.
I'm ready.
I'm about to be so
Wash me out. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh fuck!
Oh, yeah, you're about to meet Jesus.
Oh God!
If I
Dude,
smile, my nose was
I'm looking down with a hat on, and it's very bright.
Holy
right now.
fuck! Okay, now
Look,
there's
my
too
hair
much
looks
shit behind you. Is just like a star field.
It's
I
so-
lose my features.
Star
Right.
field.
It's so bright that it's like highlighting the blood inside of our faces. That's why we have a little pink tint. Look at us.
I love being unsupervised. Never come back, Dad.
good.
Don't miss you.
Damn, he was just about to. Too.
Right.
He was
The
just about
reverse
to be missed.
psychology.
He was walking in the door, going, "Son, oh,
Yeah, what if he was?
I've ruined it."
I've walked off the set like my dad walked off my life.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. That was for Joe's dad.
Purple now. Pour one out.
Point out for Joe's.
Don't worry.
You'll never leave.
I'll turn him into a decent mercenary yet.
Wizard. They don't know that yet. Better delay this being released. They didn't know what class I chose.
I mean, I said we talked a lot about Dex.
Yeah, but I could have been.